Finally, NBA 2K has confirmed crossplay for next-gen consoles, and man, it's about time, bro. It's been a long time coming. It's something that the community as a whole has been asking for years now, and it seems like 2K is the last game to do it. So we're definitely looking forward to it as a community. I mean, just think about it. The console wars that are about to start up between PlayStation and Xbox. There's been this huge debate for as long as I can remember about who has the better players, the more skilled players, who's got the most bums. Xbox says, every time we go into a game, we got comp. PlayStation says the same thing. And so we're finally going to be able to have those things confirmed. It's definitely something the community is looking forward to. But here are 3 features that if NBA 2K24 implements them in the game, I think it'll make for a more exciting year, and that will keep people on the game for the entire year up until NBA 2K25. Take a look. The first feature that needs to be brought back to NBA 2K24 is the Road to Legend. Duke Dennis posted a video not too long ago talking about how it doesn't take as much work to achieve legend these days. These past 2Ks, such as 2K22 and 2K23, it didn't take a lot for people to reach legend. And he says he misses, the feeling you used to have when it felt like you achieved something. You worked hard to attain it. Now everyone has legend and it doesn't feel as special as it used to. My idea with them bringing back Road to Legend, it shouldn't always just be grind based, but it should also be skill based. Now, many people in the past, such as 2K17, 2K16, they played long hours on the game, they played every day, they grinded, but they didn't necessarily have the skill. And so they were able to achieve legend without skill. And so it kind of took away the satisfaction of being a legend as well, because not everyone that was actually good at the game was a legend. My idea is that you have to have a certain amount of skill as well to achieve legend. You need to be able to win your games, not just lose your way all the way to legend, but win enough games. Because if legend is skill based, how much more satisfying would that be that when you actually saw a legend in the park, you actually knew right off the bat they were a good player. I think that's something that NBA 2K24 needs to implement, not just grind based, but make legend skill based as well. The next feature I think NBA 2K24 should bring back is Leaderboards. Leaderboards was an amazing feature, and it really took off on the very old gen consoles such as the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 when 2K was around. It was an amazing experience just to have Leaderboards there, and the way it was constructed back in those days was that it was top 100 for each category. So you had different categories such as being on the leaderboards for points, assists, rebounds, steals, blocks, win percentage, games played. So it gave everybody an opportunity to be on the leaderboards regardless of your skill level. Perhaps you specialize in one aspect of the game. Maybe you're a really good passer, or maybe you're a good shot blocker. You know how to play good defense and steal the ball. Well, it gave everyone an opportunity to make the leaderboards if you excelled in a specific category. And so when you went up against those players, if you were familiar with the leaderboards, you knew they were on the leaderboards for steals. And so it kind of gave you a gauge of the skill that you were playing against if you were familiar with the leaderboards. It also gives you something extra to play for. I mean, how many times would you like to get on the game and see your name on the leaderboards? Top 100 in the entire world. And when we say the entire world, because it's cross-platform now, it will literally be the entire world. Can you imagine being the top 100 player in a specific category across 2 consoles? That would just be an amazing experience. It would definitely give us something else other than just rep rewards. It would give us something else to grind for. And I think if 2K brings this back, it's gonna give a lot more competition to the game, and definitely something to look forward to. And the last feature that came to my mind that NBA 2K24 could bring to the game is to give us matchmaking for every game mode. Whether we're a tools player, threes player, or we want to play 1v1 all day, we should have an option to do matchmaking. How many times have you been in the park and it takes 30 minutes to an hour just to find consistent games, and then you end up wasting time? You look at the clock and it's like time for you to get off. Well, I'm tired of wasting my time. I want to be able to get matched up with someone quickly and get as many games played as I possibly can. I want it to count toward my rep. I want that to be equal. 2K tried to get close to that this year on NBA 2K23 Next Gen by implementing the theater, but sometimes it didn't have the game modes that we wanted to play. We'd have to wait till it refreshed every Friday to hope that it had the game mode that we wanted to play. And even when it did, like I said earlier, we didn't get as much rep as we would have gotten had we been playing the park. So it was always, picking and choosing. Did you want to focus on rep or did you want to play? Well, I want it to be all in one. I want my rep and I want to play games. So hopefully 2K can implement the matchmaking setting so we can stop wasting all of our time trying to find games. So these were just 3 features that I think NBA 2K24 should bring to the game. Some are old features that they used to have, but for whatever reason they did away with. And some are new concepts like the road to legend that I mentioned earlier. It should be more skill based. Hopefully 2K can take a look and see what they can do to keep the game fresh and exciting all year round. Anyways, man, those are just my thoughts on what NBA 2K24 could bring to the game. Let me know in the comment section down below what you wish NBA 2K24 could bring before it drops. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, later.